Today I'll be going into trains in Melbourne. So this is the Melbourne Metro network as of now. So as you can see here, that's the, if you can see, not sure if you could see it, but there's the Metro tunnel, and it's gonna go down here, down to South Yard. So the network wasn't always like this. And before, maybe around the 90s or so, there was something called the privatization era. Not sure if you guys heard of Kennett. He wanted to divide up the network into areas where like a private train operator would, own a set of lines. So like for example, there would be Bayside trains. They operated on the west side of Melbourne, and on the east side there would be M train, or some people may say it's the Empire, but I'm not sure. So another thing as well is that trains are usually run around in 6-car trains. So 6 cars basically, and they consist of 2 pairs of 3-car sets. So a set would just be something you can walk through. I'm not sure. And all these trains are usually known as electrical multiple units, which are basically trains that propel themselves with the help of electricity. So like on the top there, I'm not sure if that makes sense, but yeah. So I'm just going to go into the types of trains that operate on the network. So first are the Commengs, and I guess they're a combination of the word something and then engineering. They were first made in 1981 by Alstom. Not sure what that is, but I'm sure they're a very big company. They are the first ones to have ACs, and they replaced the Tate and Harris trains. So just the wooden ones that I'm not sure about his name or if he's here right now, but yeah, he mentioned the Tate and Harris trains, which are just wooden boxes. So yeah. And the other type are the Siemens. So they were made in 2003, so a lot more recent, a lot more modern. And they were made by Siemens Transportation Systems, very big company. Not sure how big though, but they were made in 2003 and they were made in Austria. So yeah. And our most recent train is the HCMTs. So they're operating on the Cranbourne and Pakenham lines. And eventually, when the Metro Tunnel is finished, they'll be operating exclusively on the Metro Tunnel. I'm not too sure what else is going to happen to them, but other than that, that's what's going to happen to them. They're also a bit wider, and they have a full walkthrough. So they're kind of the first trains that you can pretty much just walk through the whole way without, walking 3 cars in, and you're just going to be blocked by, some other driver's cab that's not used often. And they're wider too. So finally, we have the Extrapolis. They were made in 2002 by the same company, Alstom. And they replaced the Hitachi trains. Not sure if any of you any of you young guys remember them, but they replaced the Hitachis. And finally, an honorable mention is the Hitachis. So these trains, they're pretty noisy from what I've heard. They also had windows, so you could just look out. So like, for example, if you're going to a tunnel or something, like around the city loop or something, you can poke your head out and just feel the breeze going through it. I'm not sure if you guys remember. I'm not sure if you all these remember the Hitachis, but I'm not sure if you guys remember that, or if you've poked your head out the window before. But that's something that people might have done back in the day. So, yeah. And any questions or yeah?
You said the Commengs were made by Alstom. They are not made by Alstom. They were refurbished by Alstom and are actually made by a company called Comeng, which is a shortening of Commonwealth Engineering.
Ah, thank you very much. So Commonwealth Engineering, guys.
You forgot one more type of Commengs train.
Oh yes, tell me.
There's ADIs as well.
ADIs. ADIs. Oh, I should have gone into that, but oh well, I didn't have time. I forgot to mention the HCMTs. They have like airbag suspension. I'm not sure what that is, but I kind of like it. And that's all for today.